best.
What's up, everybody? Arrow182 here. You can call me Arrow. We're going to start off here today in LightBurn. We're going to make some Pokemon cards. We're going to start off with the 3 starter for blue and red, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Now, unfortunately, I have already made a template for the 3 beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the second evolution of all of these. Now, even though I've got some templates already made for different styles that I'm going to do, we're going to go ahead and start with the beginning. So we need a rectangle. It doesn't matter what size that you initially make the rectangle. Now, as you can see, I've got the rounded edges just like a Pokemon card. So there's a couple ways that you can do it. You could literally go in and change the rectangle to a path, and you can individually round it out the way that you're wanting to do. Or we can do it the simple way, which is to make a offset of it, and then we can use beveled, corner, round. You can do it inwards, you can do it outwards. That gives it the nice little round thing that's going there. But the problem that we have now is that the inner line is the size that we need in the outer line. So we can go back through and we can just delete the inner line. Come over here and 2.5 and 3.5, and now we have our perfect rectangle for our Pokemon cards with the rounded edges. So now the second thing that we're going to do is we are going to import our image, and we're going to start with Charmeleon. So we can paste him right over, and we could just set him in there like this and have LightBurn go through, but when you preview it, you're going to see that it's giving you an image line, and we kind of don't want that because we're going to want to cut this out. So you're going to right click, trace image, and as you can see, it goes through and it does an alright job. You can adjust all the different settings, how you're wanting this to maybe get the best of what's going on. So we're going to hit OK there. We're going to drag him out. Now we don't need the image anymore, so we're going to delete that. And here we have our image now. But as you can see, it's kind of broken up, especially in the tail. Now we can do the outside, and as you can see, it gets most of it, but the tail is going to be the really hard part. So even if we copied and then turned this into a cut path, which would be our red for our line, it's going to mess with the tail a lot. So the next thing that we can do is we can come in here and you can see we now have all the little things that are going on. So we can break apart the tail end here. We can adjust each little angle thing. Click here. We're going to break apart that. And we can connect the two there. But now you see that it continues on up here. So we just need to go through and connect all the little places that we can connect them. Let's click off of it, let's preview, and there we go. Everything's connected. Now everything that's in the white is going to be filled in. So your laser is going to go through and burn whatever it is that you're going there for the white that you see. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to select the outside. We're going to copy, we're going to paste, and then it's just going to give us the outline. We turn it to red, which is going to be our number 2, which is a line. So that's going to give us our cutout. And then we're just going to overlap it right there. So now what's going to happen is that the laser is going to first fill in all the white spots that we see here. It's going to be filled in, leaving the red untouched. But then it's going to go through and do a complete around to cut them out. So we're going to have a tiny cutout of Charmander. Alright. So the next thing that we're going to do is decide how it is that you're going to want to do this. We're going to need another window put him in. So that's what's going to give you the definition. So just going to copy, paste that over here, and then we can align it center. That's going to be a cutout as well, so we're going to give that red tint. There we go. We've got our complete copy here, but it's a little low. So we need to adjust this, bring it down so that you have enough room for the name and the type of Pokemon that it is. So now we can go through, we can put our guy in here, and we can adjust him in any way that we want. Oops. Now, something else that you could do is that once you've got him the way that you want, you select the entire character, right click, and group him. Now it doesn't matter where you click, everything is going to be there so that you can adjust him the way that you want him. You want him a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, give him more definition. You could shrink him down. We could even, because all of this is going to be cut out. So you're going to have him cut out, and then you're going to have this box cut out. So you have all this extra wood that you can do stuff. So if you wanted to put a flame, copy image, then we come over here, we can paste it. Once again, we're going to come to here, trace it. It's going to give us a perfect trace out. And now you've got your flame. You can delete here. Now we can shrink him down to the size that you want. Now, as long as it's not overlapping any lines and stuff, this flame will be completely cut out. We have no filling in here. We could do that if we wanted to. My suggestion would be turn it black. And once again, we can come over here. Let's ungroup it for a second. Same thing that we're going to do. We're going to copy, we're going to paste. It's going to give us the outline. We're going to turn it to our cut and then just overlap it. It'll snap right into place if you have your settings correctly. And now you'll have the outline like that. The red will still be our smooth wood, it will not be touched, and it'll be completely cut out. So when this is all cut out, we can move him back a little bit, or even replace the tail, or however that you're wanting to do this. If you're wanting the flame symbol to be up here, there's a couple of different ways that you're going to do it. But for us, we're just going to do a regular Pokemon card. So now this is the front piece that's going to be put into our Pokemon card. We need a back piece to this. So there's two ways that you could do this. You could simply copy the outline, paste it, and now you have your back, which is going to happen. So what's going to happen is that the Charmeleon is going to be cut out. This is going to be cut out with a window, and then we can just take and glue this directly to the back piece. Now the other thing that you can do is, instead of doing it that way, to make sure that you get it perfectly aligned, you can highlight both boxes. Now you can copy, paste. Now I do it this way because I put something different that I glue the Charmander to, so it'll be completely see-through. But the other things that you can do with this is that this is going to be your window of where your Charmander is going to be glued. So you can select it, come down here to T1, a tool. Now this, it'll not be cut, it will not be highlighted, nothing. No, it's just a tool. We can paste it here. Let's do a trace outline of it. And we've got that. We can delete the original source. Now you can turn this black. We can shrink it down. We can get it to fit in there. Now what's going to happen is that when the back piece gets cut out, this is going to be filled in. Take a look through our preview. So now when you glue him on, he's going to have these flames in the back. We could do different things. You could put a Pokemon Stadium behind him. But for today's purpose, we are simply going to cut out these two pieces, and this is going to be our Pokemon card. Now there's still a lot of things that are missing here. Now we can see that the sizes are a little bit different from the ones that I've been making. So now that we've gone through and I've shown you how to do it, from scratch, what we're going to do is we're going to take our guy here, we're going to move him to the side, and we're going to completely delete this because I want to use my template. Alright, now that we've got everything laser engraved, you can see it is the same size as a regular Pokemon. Try to get it as close as possible. Now we are going to paint this. With this one, we are going to use Walmart Folk Art Neon Blacklight. Alright, now that we got our back, we're just going to check what it's going to look like. Those there, line them up, fire in the back. As we can see here, we've got our final product of our Charmeleon, and our Charizard, along with the Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Pikachu that I'd done earlier. And up top, you can see that I got 2 Bulbasaurs that I did. I was experimenting with different paints that I'd gotten off of Amazon, just to kind of see which one would more look better, which one would more pop. But with the colors that I did use, the Neon Blackout from Walmart, you actually have to have a black light for the paint to pop out. So to see the coloring of these, you're going to need a black light. Alright, as we're seeing here, I have the black light now turned on. You can see the different colors, especially in the Pikachu. The yellow really pops out. The Charmeleon, the yellow really pops out with the different reds and stuff. I found that the more coats that you put on, the better it looks. With the Bulbasaur on top, I used the blue. It doesn't really seem like it's doing much, but the other one was the green, which you can see really lit up. And then I took a little of the yellow and I did it around the petals of the Bulbasaur. And you can see that kind of stuck out. I thought it turned out kind of neat how that came out. So the blue, I'm gonna have to experiment and see how it goes with that. Looking at it more with your eyes, because the camera's not doing it very justice. I don't have a very good camera, I apologize for that. But a lot of the colors are still popping out a lot more than you can see there. With the Charizard, I've got the orange, the yellow for the belly, but then I took the green for the inner of the wing, like it shows on the imaging for Charizard. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you really liked this video, leave me a like, maybe a comment. Let me know what you want to see next done. And if you want to own your very own Pokemon cards, I do have an Etsy shop right here, Arrowant82. I'll be adding a lot more as time goes on. Till the next video.